We now return to Let's Play Lethis Path of Progress. Standbach. Construct a Zeppelin hangar. Yes, that is the place the Zeppelin hangar will be built. But attention, this is not a regular Zeppelin, but the newest model of all. Just imagine how this hangar will accelerate our Empire's economy. This is going to make the breathing mounts even more popular than ever. Lloyd can understand the Empress's enthusiasm, yet finally it is up to him to master this gigantic undertaking. This is perhaps the most challenging task an urbanist has ever faced. Condenser should be near buildings that need deliveries of steam to function at their very best. Thanks for that hint so late in the game. Okay. Oh my. Okay, well, we've got a ring of steam here. I wonder if that's going to have to be directly connected. And then we've got an area along the back. A lot of building space out here. All the minerals over here. Looks like plenty of space and the door. Okay. Well, I think we can sort of condense this into one area, but we'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to need more people than this, but here's the initial setup. Very similar to last time, and I've got elite housing blocks over here. I think I might actually need a few more people to make the requirements for the patrons that we'll need in order to build the Zeppelin. But for now, this will be fine, and we can leave them to generate taxes for me while the workers come in and fill up the needs for everything else. As usual, we'll be working at getting food first, which in this case will be fish, pumpkins, and bread. And after that, we'll begin working on an economy, and then slowly probably begin building towards... Well, I really think I should get these guys first. I mean, if nothing else, just for the money. But we'll need them, obviously, to get those patrons. So I really don't want to evolve these guys too far, because that means we could avoid things like utensils and the other end stuff. So if I really need another housing block, maybe I'll just build one somewhere. I could build like a little triangle here or something, I don't know. But I don't want to go too deep into that if all I've got to do is build a monument. I mean, it's really a toss-up between just having a huge city or minimalizing everything and just trying to get the monument built with a minimum amount of effort and just waiting. Because that's really what it comes down to, is just waiting. Okay, I think we got enough people, we can start building some food. Now, we don't really have a lot of coastline for the fish, so that'll probably be another elite harvest there. We're going to have to come down here and build pumpkins and bread. Because that's an interesting diet. I know I'm going to need a lot, simply because we did the last time. Pumpkins, for whatever reason, do not seem to produce very much. I'm sure that'll be fine. Although I will eventually want to extend it out there. I'll just run that road right down. Will that actually provide me? Nope, I'm going to have to bend it. Well, crap. In that case, I'm going to have to run it like that. And lop off this. And now we can do it. Okay. So that'll be enough for that, I'm hoping. I did leave myself a little bit of room along here for some fisheries. We're going to have to add more later, I have a feeling. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. May as well just get the entire food industry up and running. That way it will sit there and begin to collect food as we need it. Of course, now I've moved my road out of the way, so that's not great. There. What's something going to produce 4? Let's see. You are accepting nothing but pumpkins, and you are accepting fish, as well as nothing. You are accepting fish. What have I got you accepting? You're accepting bread on the low end, and pumpkins on the high end. That might not work. Might not work. Let's lower you a bit more. I'm actually going to accept bread here too, and then I can just sort of lower that down. There. that will work. And then I guess I'll have the food sellers just distribute all of it. That's kind of an ugly thing to do, though. But if we've got room for all three, we may as well do all three, right? Sure. So you... we're gonna have to... you know what? I want to set you guys up somewhere else. I want to set my food vendors up so that they actually can squeeze into some places. We're gonna have to put roadblocks down all over the place, whether I like it or not. Just put that in between the blocks. That way we don't accidentally get someone stuck in there where they can't go. I'll evolve the 2 for now. Ah, fuck it. Just do it all. We're gonna need the people. We may as well just do it like I did last episode. And run as many as I can through the system. I guess this goes here. And then I suppose we'll have to, in order to make sure this is sustainable, we'll have to create more fisheries. I'd rather do that. The science fair is completed. I'd rather do that than... yeah, wait a minute, because here we are again. Juliet is basically working on 3 cities at once, according to this game's timeline. Could I get someone else down there? I know I can get them here. Yeah, from there they probably can't go much further, so let's just focus on this right up here. That'll be fine. We'll have it skirting around the back, and the smell of fish will waft down upon the elite mansions. I'm sure they will enjoy every second of it. Fuck, would you just connect the roads, please? There. That did, however, block off some building up here, but I don't need it because I've got it down here. Fine. Do just fine right there. So, in order to get the elites actually functional, I need to begin looking at production of automatons, and here's the iron out here. Speaking of iron, the usual, I guess, the usual trading partners. We can sell the extra iron and steel and gold, and everything else will just stay the same. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just get that started then. Probably got enough people. I would hope I have enough people. If nothing else, let's see. I'm going to need 4 in order to fully get everybody in the city full of automatons. And then anything extra... well, we'll worry about anything extra later. For now, I just want to get these guys set up. I want you to go here and here. Okay. Then we'll just bring this round. And this can be its own separate thing, because it's going to have to be, because these guys don't walk at all far. And then I've got to, of course, connect it to the system. And it won't go through that tree, because that's an indestructible tree there. And that's a road not connected to anything, so I don't have to worry about walkers. Okay. So, production of this has begun. What do I want to do with it? Should probably turn you on. I've got you accepting the goods for the elites, so I'll also have you sort of take some of the steel here. And let's see. In order to get you... right. So all the steam is hooked up over here, which means in order to actually make automatons, I'm going to have to build the factories this way. So that's a thing there. But I can put the steel factories, or the foundries, I guess, right here. And we can begin that. Should definitely have way more than enough steam. I mean, I've got 8 of these extractors connected, so... if there is a requirement with the monument itself that we have to hook it up directly to steam and have the Zeppelin steam powered or something like that, don't know why that would be the case, but you never know. We're refusing, so we're not actually collecting. Do I want to collect it there, though? I don't think so. I think I want to collect... You know what? Let's not even bother. It's got 8,000 in storage, so I mean, it's not like we really need that to go anywhere. 28% unemployment. That, yeah, this is the right one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, well, let's just see how much that takes up. 15%. I think we can afford to put at least one wash house combo down along here somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna maximize this because I want to save space just in case we actually need to squeeze in a few more people by the end of the game. Probably a smart thing to do. Good forward planning. Let's shove some more trees in here just to fucking need more workers. Now here they come. Food is iffy yet, mostly because we have to drag food all the way across the map. That's probably the next thing I want to look at, actually. Okay, one more row of this. Well, wait a minute. We've got to save some room for barley, as well as the wheat. So, never mind. Never mind. It will stay right there. I guess I had some copper up here I can turn into utensils. I could do that now, of course. I've also got gold that I can do something with. How are we doing? Any profits yet? No, but we don't have too bad of expenses. You know what? Raise taxes. We don't have too bad of expenses either, so that's cool. Employment. 24%. I think I can afford one more block, and then we will we'll start focusing on getting the automatons and getting the elite homes constructed. Shit, actually, I'm going to need way more than that, aren't I? Because I will need separate automatons for the actual construction of the monument. So, those 3 right there, I guess, will go into separate robot factories. Okay. Damn it. Oh, and I actually left a steam geyser, looks like. Not good. So, how am I going to connect that one up? Because everything here is blocked. I don't think that's going to connect anywhere. Unless I drag it along the front here. Which is very awkward. And wasteful. Wasteful of space. But I don't need to do much over here. As far as that is concerned. Let's put in 4 factories. Actually, we only needed the 2, didn't we? Because 2 make 30, so yeah, we needed the 4 in order to get everybody for this. So now we need more workers? Yes, now we need more workers. Okay, well, in that case, another housing block will be evolved. And I'm fully aware that I need more people. I'm trying to work towards that. So alcohol comes next. In that case, we will begin the construction of barley. Well, the planting and growing of barley. 2, 3, 4. So that is 2. That's a 3rd one. And I guess a 4th one there. Actually go out into the fields, but you need to be connected to a road, so you actually run somewhere. Okay. So that's 4 worth of... Always forget where that is. You can make... You can't... Ah, damn. So I can only squeeze... Well, may as well utilize the space. 1, 2... Then we're probably gonna be fine to have 2 more down here, right? Just because we got plenty of room for more of these steel forges. So, there. There's the alcohol production. which will be consumed almost immediately, in fact. You aren't even turned on. What are we exporting? Exporting... We'll export some steel. I don't want to export all of it, because obviously we don't have enough to do that with. In fact, I should probably turn that down, but... Still more workers needed. Really. 158 more workers needed. Holy shit. Just this alone has been enough to cause me grief. I'm gonna have to make sure we're prioritizing correctly. Administration will go... administration will go there. Services, food and alcohol, storage and distribution. Let's get that all going correctly. Okay, I might in fact need more housing blocks. Why? I mean, why? Really? Because this isn't any more than I've done in previous... Did I have 4 housing blocks in the last monument? I don't really remember. Time to put down some emporium. Emporii? Loganshire. Urbanist Juliet Wash just finished building the city of Loganshire, next to Devil's Paw. A new trade route. This looks like it'll go there, so just... Fine. And we'll put that one up there. Good. So, let's see what you guys have for trade. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Well, actually, this is a scenario where it might be better to just purchase the goods that we require as opposed to make them myself. So, like, for you guys, we've got silk coming in, and then you guys could provide me with jewelry, but I have the ability to manufacture my own, so I will need that gold anyway because I have to make... I'll need the copper too. Never mind, I'm going to need my own industries because we need ornaments. And ornaments will have to be constructed for... Ah, shit. Only 6%? Well, once that alcohol gets up here... If that alcohol ever gets up here... I guess it wasn't the end of barley season yet. Okay, we got some. And then, of course, we need a theater. So we'll be spending some people on building theaters right now. All in the name of cramming people into the city. $18. They demand access to a cafe. Well, I may as well, right? We've got all the people here, so I may as well just fill these guys up with all of their requirements as far as services. That way we can at least use their tax revenue. And I will use their tax revenue to purchase other things for them, such as the garments. We'll buy 1,200. 1,200 is probably enough, don't you think? I think. Of course, I could be horribly wrong on that regard. Should I just finish off the food? 18%. Fine. I'll put down... five. Well, it's all going to be weird anyway, so... Okay, so that goes there. So we've got access to 1, 2, 3. I need another one. And then we can have 4. 4! And then I guess I'll just put another inspector out here. Wasteful as that is. Where does this guy go, actually? Because he goes quite a ways. He almost goes all the way to the end. So, in fact... I can just put it here. So we'll do like a 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put down way more than 4. 1 to 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 1. Maybe it's not, though. Maybe it's 2 to 1 to 2. Either way. Oh, fuck off! God, why? Every time. Whatever. This will produce enough. It ought to produce enough. If it doesn't produce enough, there's something seriously wrong. Put another pumpkin farm down there. That's really where we're eating up all the people, is when we require that. So see, we're at this point now where we need utensils. Like it or not, I'm going to have to build the utensils, just because we don't have enough. We don't have enough of anything. So, fine. We're going to have to make some copper factories, mines, copper mines. Spin around. And why am I making this many? I don't know. Would you... Oh, you frick. It goes one more. There. Okay, that ought to be enough for that, and then we can make some of the utensils. 1, 2, 3. I'll save 2 more because we'll need that for the other stuff. The creation of ornaments. So it looks like food is actually looking like it's getting kind of hard to. Why am I taking so many pumpkins? I'm not taking all the pumpkins, but I'm not. So alcohol. I mean, why? It's just getting consumed almost immediately. So that's a thing. We need to probably make a bit more, or we can just say fuck it and import some. Actually, no. Import the beer. Because we are making profits now, so I'm not overly concerned that they're not getting their stuff. We're not stockpiling any of the garments, though, so that tells me that we've got kind of too many being consumed. Actually, turn that down. Was I actually accepting any, though? Maybe that's a thing. No, I'm accepting 12. You're just not getting any. I know the feeling. 12 a piece, maybe? Nah, let's just keep it at 800. I don't want to overextend myself on that. So, shit, what do I want to do then? I guess keep on keeping on with the automata. Actually, let's just put this down and find out what I even can do. Ooh, this is kind of big. I need to make sure I'm leaving space over there for the glass that we inevitably need. Let's actually look at that first, because maybe I can use this road instead. So it goes 2. I'll go like that instead, and there, and this might skid by there, I don't know. That should be enough. Okay. Plop that there, and then we'll get this monument out, and you can go to the end of this. How about inside? There. Okay, and then, of course, we need, well, I don't need to put you down just yet. Eventually I will have to, though, so I may as well, right? Because otherwise there's no point in... I mean, we're going to end up using all these people anyhow, so we may as well put the people down, right? Yeah. Okay. So, ornaments. I'll put down 3 ornament makers, which means I probably need to set that aside somewhere, unless they will take it directly. We can probably just do that here. Although we need all sorts of things, so let's refuse that. We'll build a separate one. That actually fit there? Nope. Might fit on this side, though. Well, it would, but there's a pipe in the way. Oh, fuck it. Let's move you somewhere else. I could move you down here. Fine. So you will grab it. You'll grab some of the glass. You'll grab some of that. You'll also grab... What else is this probably going to need? Actually, beyond those two, I don't think it might... I mean, it'll take steel, but we can take that directly from the other warehouse. And actually, I don't... Actually... No. Actually. Very actually, I don't believe we even need that. So we'll save myself, like, 10 people by not doing that. Okay. What else? I mean, we're doing the utensils. We've got some. Well, let's let it run and see how far we can get with it. We will need the gold mines, though, so let's go ahead and, I guess, put that down, and then I'll have the extra amounts of minerals that I can do something with. Gold there. We'll need you for steel. Yeah. We need some for jewelry anyhow. So that's a thing I gotta do. I've gotta put down a jeweler, or 2, or 3. 2 is probably sufficient. Which will leave me 1. I'm gonna have to connect these up, aren't I? Do I have the ability to import jewelry? Yes, I do. Fuck it, we'll just do that. Importing jewelry, and then we'll use the rest of it for production of ornaments. And we'll just get that going. So this requires 90 automatons. Fucking A. This is only going to provide me with 60. But I need to make sure I've got enough iron in the works, and, well, in that case, steel is going to have to be turned off, because we'll need every little ounce that I can get, which might mean that we hurt a little bit. I can probably sell some gold, though. If I'm going to be importing the jewelry rather than selling it, that's okay. I can do that. Okay, in that case, we need 2 more. May as well put them down. We'll need them. May as well put them down. Steam-powered city, whatever that achievement is. Okay, and it looks like we are, in fact, building up. We need more garments and more jewelry. They apparently are consuming more than they did previously, or at least more than I remember. That's okay, we'll import plenty for everybody. We should be, I mean, even if I'm losing money at this point, which I'm totally not, I can just use that. What we're suffering from, though, is the lack of bread. We're not making enough bread. Why? I mean, you've got flour, and you've all got enough wheat. I guess we just need to make more. Like this, maybe? Come on. Work with me here, please. Okay. So I'll do that, and I'll build a couple more of the windmills. I suppose, since we don't really need 2, I'll just turn these off. It's becoming too hard, otherwise, to keep them filled up on that. And they're already taking fish and pumpkins, so yeah, we'll just turn you guys off on that. You're not even accepting bread right now, so you're not the culprit for consumption. You, however, are. Okay. So that's that. So hopefully you guys will be getting your goods that you require. I think I'll probably need at least 1 more witch hunt. The Breathing Mounts witch hunt. And, I think you're gonna need a little bit of beautification over there because it's kind of a crappy area of town. We'll just fill in with some trees as best as that goes. Fine. So these guys are just fine. That's good. Do I have... I should have some. I actually have all of them right now? That's impossible. Inconceivable. Well, I'm not going to question it. So what? You guys just aren't... Oh, sand. We totally need sand. I'm forgetting the final industry, and we need 200 fucking workers! Okay. Panic a little bit. There's no... Why? Why are you not making enough utensils? Okay, well, I imagine a lot of it's due to this. We might be overproducing a little bit there. In fact, I'm going to take out 2 of you. That's still not going to help a lot. We need to do at least 1 more of you here. And I suppose we can go do the herbal thing, then we'll just build it up. 1, 2, and I'll just build you guys up to your final services. And we'll fill in the gaps as need be with more houses and just try and squeeze this out so we don't have to struggle so much. There. Okay, and now we'll just fill in the gaps. I said we'll fill in the gaps. There should be a few gaps for homes, not there. But, fuck God, this game and its tiny little fucking squares! Okay, that one's probably not gonna reach anybody. Not gonna have any services, and it's probably gonna collapse. And of course, these guys will need some beautification, or else they're gonna complain. So we'll just run a row of these trees back here on all sides, and hopefully that'll be enough to assuage them. Fine. You're all fine now. Workers, workers everywhere. I'm hoping, because if we don't have that, we're pretty fucked. We still need sand. Correct. We still need sand. So I guess that also means we will eventually need... Come on, I know you can do it. We'll also need to make glass makers. Really? You can't do this? 4 ought to be enough. Ought to be. Did I actually have a... I did, it looked like. Okay, yeah. I may as well make some glass makers. Two will be enough. 2 more is what I meant. So, people. How are we doing on the people? 13% still. So, have we begun any production at all? Of course not, because we haven't grabbed the sand yet. But do they take it there directly? That's my big question. Are they going to take it there directly? Or do we have to stockpile it? I think we probably have to stockpile it, don't we? As obnoxious as that is. Yep. However, they are consuming some of it for glass, so maybe I can knock out 1 glass so that we've at least got a little bit of extra, and then I'll just collect some sand, I suppose. As dumb as that is. Oh, fuck it. We got some extra people. I'm just going to put a distributor out here, and then we'll just make you take sand and glass, and nothing else. Just make a mess. You can accept sand. Turn this down. Fine. Go. All I want is for this to be created. That's all I really want. There are 90 automaton. Good! Construction begins! Okay, so barring catastrophe, which, you know, there's no reason not to think that won't happen. Looks like fish might be going down a little bit. That could be a catastrophe. Barring catastrophe, though, we seem to be fine. I can now sit back and let the game finish itself. So I think I will. We could put down a few more fish over there. 37% unemployment. Okay, yeah, we totally... well, actually, no, it looks like we're doing just fine there. What we're not doing fine on is utensils. Is that something that can be imported? Yes. I hate to do this because, I mean, but whatever. We've got enough money. In fact, how much money do we have? We are making a profit of 10,000 florin. Okay, that is sufficient. Next step. Well, the episode's gone on for quite a bit, so I will return when something major has happened, or maybe when the next big appearance of the Zeppelin hangar has changed. So, see you in a bit. A new emperor. Long live Simvenred II. This young man will be heir to legendary Empress Victoria. His appearance will end the Industrial Revolution, which persevered for 100 years. How do you want to welcome the new emperor? A model of the Zeppelin hangar? How about one of the artist's best works? Okay. So it's, yeah, nothing much has gone on. I've added a few more gold mines, but that's about it, because we seem to be running a little low on all of the goods that we actually require. I've set up the ornaments over here as well, so things are still going apace. We are running a little low on the steel yet. Oh, and that's possibly because I'm not producing enough of it. I did indeed forget to increase their manufacture of steel, so there we go. Hopefully that'll fix the problem, because we're just a little bit low on it. Okay, well, see you in a bit. And of course, to mark the end of the first stage, pipes have burst. Hooray! Christ. This game and its mechanics of destroying things to set you back just a little bit to add artificial challenge. I've got a lot of pipes, too. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to check my robot factories now as well, because that probably affected them. I'm hoping not. Okay, they all seem to be doing fine. It's just the ones that were actually attached and necessary for the functioning of my condenser. But, oh, fuck. Gotta get you out of the way there. Okay, well, that's the only exciting thing that has happened so far, if you can call that excitement. But here's the beginning of the Zeppelin hangar. Looks kind of interesting. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, waiting for it just to get to this point. A large part of it seems to be just getting steel to the place. I mean, we're waiting on steel, not so much anymore. Well, yeah, we still got 800 steel. Glass went there immediately, but most of my steel appears to be consumed by the automaton factories, and that is not completely connected. As a backup, I should and that one's not connected either. As a backup, I should just run pipes everywhere. Really, you guys aren't connected up either? I'm just going to run pipes everywhere then, if you want to be like that. This is my fail-safe, because undoubtedly this is going to happen again. So I have backups, and maybe then I won't even have to deal with it. Then again, it might just decide to destroy even more, because I can imagine it doing that. I can imagine the game just randomly doing that. Alright, everything seems to be functioning for now. Come back at the next stage, I suppose. And here it is. They say the avaricious will succumb to their avarice. Your mine drills have triggered a landslide, destroying multiple of your iron mines. 4 of them, in fact. Isn't that great? Because I didn't have that many to begin with. In fact, that's all of my mines. All of my mines. Mines are gone. Nope, not you. I just need to get rid of that. One, two, three, four. Oh, I hate that. Anyway, let's go look at this. This is getting pretty fancy. It's going to have a tower on it, looks like. And I guess this is the supply hangar? I don't know. Anyway, the engine, which is what we needed the patrons for, has been built. So, yeah, I've got a lot of things being imported right now. Like the steel that we were low on, I've got most of the jewelry, pretty much everything in the city is now being imported. And I've got a huge amount of money to spend on it, so I'm okay with that. Anyway, I imagine that after this next phase, and it's all going to be ornaments, I guess I can make more ornaments now, since we seem to have run low on that. But yeah, once we've got that, then it appears that this should go rather quickly. I don't have extra copper and iron, or gold, I mean. I did set this up to begin making my own jewelry, but I don't know, I might try to find someone else I can import things off of just to make this go a little bit faster. We had a lot in storage, and I guess the whole time I should have been stockpiling it so that we could have done this all in one go, but I'll know better for next time, except there's only one mission after this. Anyway, see you at level 3. Well, we seem to have skipped something. I mean, it says we're at level 3 right now, and I just put in the engine. They completed the Zeppelin, so that's done. Step 3 and 4 seem to really be a little too close together. But anyway, that's how that goes. So there it is! The big steampunky Zeppelin. Congratulations, Mr. Wash. You have excellently mastered Victoria's endeavor. You don't look much like Simvenred. She really has devised a beautiful empire to rule. The Industrial Revolution has clearly changed Lethis over the past years, thanks to urbanists like you, masterful pioneers who have built cities all over Lethis. Lloyd Wash is one of the last urbanists of the Industrial Revolution. After it, a new, groundbreaking invention has been made. With the discovery of steam as a source of energy, multiple generations of emperors and urbanists have formed and changed the face of Lethis. Now, Emperor Simvenred II will steer Lethis into new waters. It remains to be seen where the Empire's journey is headed. But we've got one more. We have to double down on monuments? That's the end? Alright. I guess I'll see you then.